I don't know why people pop up when I'm doing my channel, but it's all good. Anyways, as I was saying, Woo. As I was saying, let's go. When people do things to you, okay, of course they're gonna say you're the bad guy. We had to do this for whatever reason. We had to send witchcraft. We had to do this. It could be like if you get in a relationship, you don't want to be bothered with somebody no more. It could be you stop calling people. It could be under any necessary shit. So what they do is spiritual warrior goddess. So what they do is they hire practitioners. Can't take you out. They be out here doing a lot of devilish shit. And then you know what they do. They gonna put it on you. But these are the cards that came out earlier. We have Gateway. So you going through the gateway, you're going through the portal right now and thriving. So you're going through the gateway where you're going to start thriving. It could be during this next full moon or the next new moon. Let me get my time. It is Saturday, June 28, 2025 at 11:47 a.m. So yeah, like I was saying, that you're going through the portal. You're going to start thriving the long way, because I'm seeing a giraffe. The long way. Spiritual warrior goddess, and you got people upset.
All right, here are some videos.
Because all the black magic, all the shit they did never worked. They hired practitioners to take you out.
Because all the black magic,
everything that they did, it didn't work. So you're going through the gateway. They see you about to thrive. Go through the gateway. You're going to start thriving. They don't want you to start thriving. That's what they never wanted. Okay. Let's get some more. We're in that Leo moon. That's the waxing crescent. Abundance. You see what I'm saying? Thriving. You about to start thriving with your abundance. There you go. The long way. You about to get all your attraction back. Whoever tried to take this from you, like they tried to put a dark cloud over you. That's what they tried to do. That didn't work. You still thriving. Okay. Welcome to the mob. That's where we at. Welcome to the mob. So thriving, abundance. You about to start thriving in your abundance during this next. So next full moon is new moon. Okay, June. Well, yeah, full moon, July 10th, which is mean endings of cycles. Hey, Nintendo boy, where you been at? Community. Your community gonna start seeing you thriving with your abundance. Okay, gateway. They see this gateway is open. They know that you're attracting this. Okay, but they were trying to stop this. Remember, happiness, and they're gonna see you happy. Okay, they're gonna see you happy when you start thriving. You know, make your enemies your footstool. That's another thing that they're mad about. You about to go through this portal of abundance. Stand still. So all you need to do is stand still. That's what you've been doing when they was calling all this upheaval on you. They were saying everything about you, that was not true. Everything that they said about you, it was them. You already know that. Okay. Healing chaos. You done healed the chaos. That's why I say stand still. Whatever chaos they bring in, this could be chaos magic. They be trying all types of shit. They'll do it against you, your family, crown chakra. They got to do the crown chakra magic, whatever they do behind the scenes to do this goddamn chaos. To bring chaos towards you. They do this every full moon, every moon cycle. They try to bring chaos. It's not working. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. Then we have enlightenment. They're mad about your enlightenment, about what's going on, about the upheaval they were trying to bring in your life. You know what, when, who, why, how. They're mad about your enlightenment. They're mad you going through that portal. Look, simplicity. They're mad about your simplicity, that you lighter as a feather. You're not wicked like they say, but okay. Whatever. And then illumination. What's this? Flexibility. They're mad because you flexible. Oh, well, hey, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Because I get tired of going back and forth. All I got to do is stand still. These people know they're about to get karma. It's about to be up. Everything that they sent is coming back to them, that chaos. Because you've been enlightened. That's what they didn't want you to go through this gateway, get through this portal of enlightenment. And now that you're enlightened, they're going to see you start. What I said, they're going to make your enemies your footstool. They're mad about it. So what? Who cares? I don't care. It's nothing to discuss anymore. It's nothing to go back and forth about. You did wrong. You know what you were sending. And then when a person protect themselves, you'll sit up there and say they're a witch or they're a warlock because they protecting themselves because they know what's going on. They got me about y'all dark witches and y'all warlocks sending that shit. And then you get mad when it don't work and then you start lying on them. They don't want throwing out the black magic. No, I'm throwing out my protection. That's what I'm throwing out. I don't know what the hell you talking about. And I ain't even got to explain shit to you no more. I'm just waiting for your karma to come. That's what I'm saying. They already getting karma. They're already up in the upheaval for throwing out that chaos magic. So, with my soda. With my soda. That's why I said in the still of the night. That's where I'm at with it. I'm sitting back relaxing. Every upheaval. Look, it's your fault. They sent people in to date you, pay people to come date you, to make your life a living hell. They poisoned you. They did all types of sick, slick shit to you behind the scenes, and you're at fault. And you got enlightenment about it. That's why they mad. Because you know everything that they did. Slick. They move like snakes. They done went to restaurants, try to poison you, did all types of slick motherfucking shit to you. But you're at fault. Okay, so be it. Next. Can we discuss something else? Can we discuss something else? And then they get mad when the karma, they know the karma hitting back because every black magic that they have put out there is not working. So they're in the upheaval right now. So what? I don't care. You shouldn't have did it. That person wasn't bothering. But like I said, this was a big life insurance scam. A big one. And you know, people are telling themselves. That's what I'm saying. People are telling themselves every time. They be having people in this shit that's not loyal. They be thinking everybody that's in this little clique, this little group is loyal to them. But mother be letting shit slip out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? They be letting that shit slip out. Okay? What's going on? Little by little. Flow. So they mad about your crown chakra, your third eye flowing. Like you in the flow of things. You enlightenment. You know exactly what's going on. What they didn't know is that she was a high priest. High priestess. You know shit. That's what they didn't know. That's what fooled them. But it was just their time to get caught the fuck up. Yeah. Usually time you people karma, especially you're a light one, you usually people karma, you don't even know that you're people karma. And then when they come for you, they get karma, they're gonna say all types of evil shit. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. I don't at this point, any sticks and stones break my bones, whatever. We know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. Everybody know why you're getting karma. You don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at. Healing chaos. Because you forgive people, even though they did what they did, you set intentions to forgive people. Waxing crescent moon. Healing chaos. Thriving. That's why you keep thriving. They don't understand it yet. But they watching to try to understand it, but they still don't get it. I told you because they retards. They still don't get it, how you still thrive and do all this upheaval that they cause. and they witchcraft and they black magic and they hoodoo and they chaos and they bullshit and they poisoning and everything else they did to you, and they supposed to thrive after they did all this. Picture that. Picture you thriving after you was causing upheaval in people's lives. Picture you thriving. Picture that. Picture your ass thriving. I don't give a fuck. I would like to see that. You thrive after you did all this. You try to mess with people's finances, abundance, and you cause chaos, and you poison, and you try to steal, and you did all this, and you gonna get good luck? Wow, I never saw that. You know why? Because this happened before. They was able to do this before. They was able to do this before. That's why. And they ended up meeting you, and you they karma. So they won't say anything about you. But that's fine. Okay. Next. Can we head on to the next subject after the fact? After everybody get their karma? Can we head to the next story? Because that story's drowning out. You a witch. You this. You that. Every time they do something to you and they don't hit you, you're this, you're that. I'm used to it, so fuck it. When you figure out that your people karma for what they did to you, you at that point, you won't give a fuck what they say no more. You know what it's all about. Even your ancestors know what it's all about. Voyage. So they mad you about to take you got enlightenment and you taking a voyage to enlightenment and abundance. That's what they mad about. They see it about to come through. You going through the gateway now. This is where y'all at right now. The gateway. You at the gateway right now. You went through all that and you stayed still. Stillness. You didn't go back and seek revenge. You didn't go back. Somebody threw black magic. You didn't go play a practitioner. And they know it because they've been watching. They ain't see you go play a practitioner to take their ass out. They ain't see you do none of these things. So they can say whatever they want to say. They just mad because that karma coming the fuck back. And it's going to hit harder than they dished it out. That's all that shit is about. And they just mad because you're an enlightened one. You can go dark and light, but you choose to stay light. If you're an empath, who the hell want to see somebody hurt? Nobody want to see nobody hurt. But you hurt yourself when you come for empaths. People that just try to heal, transform, get rid of drama, trauma, whatever. They just want to be enlightened to what is the problem. But these people always going to have a problem with empaths or enlightened ones, so divine beings. So it is what it is. Okay. That's what it's about. Let's go. Success. You see what I'm saying? You got flow, forgiveness, voyage, success. Then you go on your path to success. See what I'm saying? You stay strong. Look at the panther. If you ever watch how a panther moves, a lot of panthers never get mentioned a lot. A lot of tigers and lions do. But if you ever watch a panther, how they move, slick they move, like these motherfuckers like that, they don't move like snakes. But if you ever watch a panther, you know what I'm saying, they stay in the cut. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like black cats, but they're very spiritual. You just go on YouTube and watch a black cat. And I bet you my money, that's probably how your spirit moves. And that's why when people look at you, you're odd. A black panther is odd out of all, tigers, cheetahs. It's very odd. So this can be like a black sheep. This is how you move like a panther in the spiritual run. That's why they say you're very mysterious, but spiritual. You see that moon back there, you're very fucking mysterious. And they don't understand that. Like, why they move like that? Why they move like in a cut like that? But why you move like a snake? I mean, why you move like a snake? Yeah, exactly. You won't tell us the reason why you move like a snake, but I can tell you why we move like a panther. Very, like, that's the high priestess and the high priestessness. When they got the Queen of Wands with the cat, black cat, very intuitive. They hate that. They hate anything about you. So who cares? I don't care. Hate it. Hate it or love it. You ain't gonna love it? Fuck it. This is what I'm saying. Very mysterious. They don't like that you move like a black cat. You basically walk in the motherfucking doo-wop. You see everything in the fucking dark. Because whatever you are, Okay, you very mysterious. You open about whatever it is, and you just trying to heal chaos. Like I said, get yourself out of this trauma bonding with people. These people want you to trauma bond with them. They want you to keep talking about your past. Ain't nobody talking about nothing they did in the past no more. Move on from that. Everybody is trauma. Everybody got traumas. Everybody did bullshit. So when you out here acting like you Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, you're not. You did a whole bunch of terrible shit to people, whether you was drunk, whether you was high, and you already said forgiveness. You already asked for forgiveness, or you done moved on from it. The people you can't get in contact with no more, you went through your trauma. You apologized to it. You took certain things out on people you shouldn't have took out on them. You already apologized and moved the fuck on. That's why whatever you went through the gateway after you did so, that's why whatever's about to come through, and people feel it. They know what you're attracting. You're attracting abundance, and you're going to go still take your journey. You started going on your path, and that's another reason why they're mad, because they want you to be in an upheaval out there, doing what they do. You know, but it is what it is. You know, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time to keep explaining myself as an adult. I'm a damn adult. I ain't no child. You ain't talking to no child over here. I'm older than you. Yeah, I gotta explain myself to you for what I be doing, what I'm going, where I'm. I don't gotta explain myself to you. I don't even explain myself to my child. The hell, weird ass. These people weird, y'all. Protection, and they mad about your protection. I'm telling you, your ancestors be. Soon as they do anything, your ancestors right here. Like what? They move mysterious too. Is what I'm saying. They very spiritual too. You keep forgetting about people got ancestors out here. So I remember years ago when I was talking to this guy, right? And I told him, it was a crowd of us, and he was like, explain to us about what you said about ancestors again. I didn't even know he went and told his friends about what I said about ancestors. He said it makes a lot of sense though. I said, you know how they say respect your elders? You should respect your elders because they have ancestors. Everybody have ancestors. You got to be careful how you talk to people and treat people. That's why I say be careful how you treat people. You could very well be, entertaining a stranger. Be careful. Angel, unannounced. So I didn't know he went back and told all those people. So they had me explain to them. I said, if I go, look, I can have 1 million ancestors backing me up. You can have 50,000 and only 50,000 ancestors backing you up. And I go talk to you like out the way and talk shit. My ancestors talking to your ancestor, like, you see that person just disrespected, my great-great-grandson, great-great-grand. So what we going to do about this? That's part of karma. And then when you suffer karma, dharma, whatever you want to call it, then you get mad. You very well could be entertaining a stranger unannounced. So you need to be careful about your mouth and what you be saying about people. And then when they go to karma, that's what I'm saying. They looking at you like they did some black magic. You know why? Because they do black magic. So they think every time they go do something, you know what I'm saying? They must have been hitting me with something because I was talking about them. Or no, stillness. All we gotta do is remain still, and because you're watching me. Exactly. They're not gonna get no good luck for whatever this black magic, hoodoo. They never do. They never do. So blame who? You or me? I don't give a fuck who you blame. I know who my ancestors blame. If you were light as a feather, you're not wicked. You always gonna remain. You always got a gateway open to receive your abundance. They don't understand that shit. But you're going to get it today. You're going to get it together today. Welcome to the mob. Welcome to the mob. I mean, everybody. Especially if you light as a feather. Everybody. Welcome to the mob. You're a chosen one. Starseed, Indigo. Welcome to the mob. You got people doing shit like this to you. You're a good person. You work at these jobs. You got these demons at your job trying to ruin your job. You can't get no peace. They won't leave your energy alone. They're just doing all types of upheaval to get you fired. They're doing all types of crazy shit, causing upheaval in your life. And then they're supposed to just sit there and thrive off chaos. You're not going to thrive no more off of chaos. you're going to be the fuck out of there. There's other people trying to do their job, and they're trying to do it the right way. They're trying to bring love in the situation. You trying to override it with darkness. That's when I don't give a fuck who you are. Cops, feds, CIA, whatever. I don't give a fuck who you are. And you got people at your job, and you're a good person. You just trying to do your job, and you got people that's doing crooked, evil shit, wicked shit. And they think they're going to keep thriving on this. And it's probably been years. Like, God damn, I wish this person go. You probably got somebody at your job right now. God damn, I wish this person just get the fuck up out of here. You ain't got to worry about it too long. They out of here. I'm just letting you know, especially the chosen ones, that's light as a feather. You try to be light as a feather. You trying hard to deal with these upheaval ass, dark ass motherfuckers. And they think they're going to keep thriving. And it's a no. You're not. You're not. That's what I'm telling you. You're not. And then you'll ask them, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering nobody. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then they'll keep doing evil shit. Keep on. Okay. Keep talking to my name. Keep swearing you somebody that you not. Keep moving like you the mob and you really not. Who's really the mob is the ancestors. And that's what I'm saying. They see this all the time. They've been doing it for a long time and they think they moving like the mob. You're not. You're not the mob. Divine gonna show you who the mob is. Divine about to trap their ass up. Don't worry about it. They're gonna have to move their ass calm waters because you got an alien DNA. I don't care who you are. You got alien DNA. You know you chosen. You know you're the black sheep. So this is how you move in the spirit. This is how I'm trying to tell you, like a panther. Very mysterious. You ain't got to do nothing but stay in stillness. That's all you got to do. They out here doing all types of upheaval, wicked shit. And they supposed to thrive, y'all. They supposed to live. Okay? Caregiver. Gateway. So they've been carrying you do this gateway for a long ass time. Everything that they did to you, your ancestors been carrying you, been your caregiver. Shit, these people do fucking hoodoo, like try to have you paralyzed and shit. They do all types of wicked shit behind the scenes. But they supposed to thrive. Cause they mad at you over what? Cause they got egos. They try to do this shit in secret. That shit ain't gonna work either. Trying to be a celebrity, trying to chase clout, doing anything for clout, give me something for thriving. I said thieving. So it must be something about thieving. They tried to steal, thriving, water, with your emotions, balance. You thriving with that. Okay? They all up in their emotions because you thriving. People weird out here, y'all. And then give me abundance, a fear. So most of these people try to get abundance off of you when they with their third party, karmic. They start thinking. They start laying there thinking about you. Why are you thinking of, you know what? I don't even care. Don't even worry. Why are you thinking about your ex when you have an affair? Married or not? Why are you thinking about your ex? They start thinking like, oh, we can get some abundance off of that person. They start getting their emotions because you got a caregiver that's carrying you through all their wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep thriving, do this shit. Give me something for community. Then they start getting everybody involved. When you start doing your transformation, getting your chakras in line, healing and shit, then everybody got to get involved. Everybody. It just started off with 2. Then it started off with 20. Like, god damn. They went and told motherfucking lies. These some liars and some thieves. They went and told everybody lies about you. But y'all, they're going to thrive. They're going to thrive. They're going to thrive. Give me something for a community. Spouse or partner. I told you it'd be your spouse or your partner. Your ex. Or whoever they see you start thriving. They get in their emotions. So they have an affair. Or they start getting emotions for the next person. Fine. Move the fuck around. Move on. Spouse or partner. Start getting in your community. Start moving around your community. Telling a bunch of damn lies. Give me something for happiness. They mad because you happy. You know what I'm saying? You just say, hey, I'm just move the fuck around. Move on. Ain't nothing. Look, still got enlightenment, still moving on, still got knowledge. Them dolphins means commetric knowledge, imprisonment. So they want to imprison your knowledge, your enlightenment. We need to imprison that person, their light. We need to imprison their light. So they want to make you dark. We want to make everything dark around. We want to imprison you. So stand still. But you just standing still. Letting ancestors be your caregiver. Mind control. They need to get mind control over you. They need you to stand still. Why they try to get mind control over you? So that's what the upheaval come from, the chaos. I don't be understanding this. This is weird. Let me just keep reading. Healing chaos. Mind control. Give me something for healing chaos. Abuse, neglect. Home. I told you they send people to your home to try to you heal the chaos. They be trying to send it to your home. This chaos magic, abuse, neglect. They want people to abuse and neglect you in your home. You just home minding your business. I told you life insurance, organized crime, money. That's what they start thinking about, drugs and poison. You're going to get mind control of wedding, marriage. Enlightenment. They don't like your enlightenment. So they got to get control, mind control, chaos. They doing this crown chakra, dumbass shit. Family, enlightenment. You probably the one out your family that gets enlightenment. Like the black sheep is the one always chosen that be getting enlightenment about what's going on. Like you start getting closer to the divine. I mean, if you home minding your business, you getting closer. You getting downloads after downloads after downloads, and then all of a sudden, where's all these motherfuckers coming in at? You don't even know that many people. All of a sudden, everybody want to get involved with you. Everybody want to see what you up to. Everybody start pulling up at your house. All of a sudden, these people be said. Enlightenment, outer space. They're getting enlightenment about who you are, alien DNA, trap. So they start setting a trap. They want you trapped in your mind. Obviously, they don't know how aliens move out this bitch. They start doing all types of legal proceedings. Every time you come outside, clean them up. Call cops. Call cops. Every time, that's an alien. That's a witch. That's a dark. But they be the one practicing this shit. So I told you they got to put this shit on you to make you look bad. But everybody already know about them. So they put magic on everybody for everybody to send out illusion like it's that person so they can keep hitting you with this goddamn hoodoo or black magic, whatever they learn, Google, shit they learn. Give me something for it, but you're light as a feather. You get what I'm saying? As soon as they start hitting you with it, while you in your home, they need you at your home so they can keep hitting you with it. And not only that, send people to poison you, send people to trap you, send people to play mind games with you. But you're an alien, you got alien DNA. That shit will never work on you. Give me something for simplicity. You just stand still. Fraud. See what I'm saying? Simplicity. They're doing fraud on somebody that's light as a feather. That's balanced. That's what I be tired. That's what I be retarded. Just retarded. Retarded. I told you they start calling the cops on you and all this other shit. But you simplicity, you light as a feather. Pure, noble. Weird. And then we got flexibility. And you flexible. Social media. You could have a social media site, podcast, something like that. It's another thing. They're watching you on social media, do fake accounts. They're trying everything, boy. Flow. And what I'm getting about this, they be throwing magic while you're on social media. And this group think you don't know it. You can't bother me. Shoe fly. Give me something for flow. Then they mad when your enlightenment start flowing. Like, it's like nothing. Where's it coming from? From all that shit that you sent them? That's where it's coming from. Man, all you gotta do is laugh at these clowns. Because they about to get dismembered for fucking with aliens out here. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers. I keep telling these people over and over and over again. It's like aliens just came out again. Dismemberment. They try to dismember an alien. You got alien DNA. Give me something for flow. Shit just start flowing. Whatever. These people is weird. Aliens. See, flow. They start realizing that, damn, who is that person? They must be an alien or some secret. They must have kept this a secret from us. This shit flowing like hell. This is really an alien. We didn't try everything. We didn't try mind control. We tried to dismember them. We tried poisoning. We tried witchcraft. We tried hoodoo. We tried every magic. We tried practitioners. This person is actually a fucking alien. Forgiveness. And you still forgive them. You still set your intentions to forgive these people, for they know not what they do. But I guess they know what they do now when this shit start hitting back. The fuck? And we don't care. Egotism. I told you, forgiveness. But they too much innate. Whatever you did, it could be like if this person had a fear on you, like, and they did all this shit to you, it's like they in their ego. Like they won't accept your apology, or either they know they did something to you with the person they was with, trying to trap you, do all this shit in your home, all this shit fraud. They did all this shit. Watch you on social media, hit you with black magic on there. Think you don't know about that, but you a spiritual being walking this earth with enlightenment. You already know what the fuck going on. You call on your ancestors, they come. They come just like this. Because when we know what's going on, we know what's going on. That's just point blank. These people be in their ego. I told you because they did this before. A lot of time, natural disaster, voyage. Every time they think they moving, I told you, every time they think they moving like the mile, a natural disaster come their way. Yeah, we know that's right. Or even if you try to move, go anywhere, they try to cause a natural disaster. Like you don't know who behind the shit. It'd be a group of them. Just think about it. It need 1,000 motherfuckers. It could start off by 2, by somebody having an affair. Then it explodes out to a whole bunch of motherfuckers. I need your help. I need your help. It's too much. I told you they mad because they're trying to become like in this clout. They're trying to clout chase success. They're trying to become a celebrity, so they could be doing sacrifices to become a celebrity. Bitch, Jim is gonna be a celebrity because now the way justice, the way things going now, they don't even understand. Like when they pass these laws, y'all gonna be caught up for serial killing. You're gonna see a lot of people getting hit up with serial killing. Like a serial killer, they're gonna find out about this black magic and shit like that. These motherfuckers been hitting people up with, trying to chase clout. All the motherfuckers that been doing that shit over mysterious beings, light workers, y'all about to get hit up with being a serial killer. So you're gonna be going to jail just like them goddamn serial killers. It don't matter if it's gonna be black. They don't understand. That's why they don't want change, because they know this shit's about to happen. When you get caught with doing witchcraft, taking people out to become a celebrity, you know, sacrificing fucking people to become a celebrity or whatever it is, you trying to get clout, chase clout in the coat, you're gonna get hit with them goddamn RICO charges and that shit. I'm telling you. That shit about to come up next. Everybody that was taken out with that goddamn shit, black magic, or personally did that shit on mysterious beings, y'all are about to get hit. So that's coming up next after this. Stay tuned after this Puff Daddy intermission. After that happened, now these motherfuckers gonna get hit with serial killer charges, causing natural disasters, because people want to take their journey, go on a voyage, or even they got the bloodline of Atlantis, or they got alien DNA. I mean, people can't help what's going on in their DNA. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to judge or try to take somebody out because of their DNA? You weird. These motherfuckers weird. Every time you try to take a voyage or go on your path, they pulled out a natural disaster. We ain't worried about that shit no more, because you going to jail. Straight up like that. Ancestors here, you going to jail. Hey, about town over, 8 people, what was it? 18 people got struck by lightning. 18 people. Didn't I do a reading on that? Didn't I say it's going to be some people get struck by lightning? I think I did. Where my phone at? Didn't I just say there's going to be some people get struck by lightning? I'm gonna go put that on my community board. I damn sure said motherfuckers playing around out here, but it's about to be some people get struck by lightning, and it damn sure did. It was like 3 days ago. Go look it up. Lexington County. 18 people. But you know, that's that electrons. That just powered them up. And you remember that movie with Michael when he got struck by lightning? Then it just magnitude his gifts. That's all that is. Ain't nothing to be afraid of, boo-boo. Now you're going to just have some 18 magical beings out here. They was already magical, but them electrons, they hit their ass. Now they're going to see some more powers enlightened. Because it's about ascensions. Everybody following these ascensions with the cosmos. You might be having ascensions right now. Headaches, all that shit. You know, nausea, going to the bathroom a lot. All that shit, that's ascensions. That's not you sick or anything like that. That's the cosmos. I told you got electrons in your body and it's electrons in the cosmos. I think I read that to y'all, how it works. But you just got to make sure you keep yourself, you know, healthy. Take your vitamins, shit like that. You ain't got to keep taking aspirins and aspirins and aspirins and all that shit. So give me something for protection. They mad over your protection. Soon as they do something, your answer, I'm here. They don't understand that, but I guess they don't understand it today. I don't give a fuck about what nobody said. Inside. See? They bitter, they dark inside. Or this is where your doo-wop. You got ancestors that come from the inside of the damn doo-wop. Demons work with you too. If that's what y'all want to call them. But it's about energy. They'll call an alien a demon. Anything they don't understand, people fear what they don't understand. They'll call an alien a demon. If they seen an angel walk this earth with big ass wings, they would call them a demon. You see what I'm saying? People don't even know what a demon is, but they call on them. These demons that they call on, they ain't even see them. They just call them because they know they work or they worked for them before. But if they were to see these demons that they calling on face to face to go send out towards somebody else, I bet you they wouldn't call on them no more. They call on a spirit they don't even fucking see. A demon they don't even see to go work on somebody else, do work on somebody else. But then when they find out them demons work for that person because they are, or that demon fear you, that demon won't fuck with you because they fear you, because you got high rankings, they get mad at you. I guess it was just your time to go. Shouldn't fuck around with demons you don't understand shit about. Shouldn't fuck around with it. You don't know who ride with who. That's what I'm trying to say. You trying to get mind control with a mind control demon, and we cast those out. Beelzebub, all of them. King Solomon out this bitch. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You just imprison yourself. They just trap themselves. Them and they spousal partner they had an affair with. They done trap themselves with so much goddamn karma. Yeah. Being all up in your emotions and you the one having an affair. What you got to be in your emotions about? And you the one having an affair. Or are you mad because the ancestors ride with them? The gateway. Taking them, pulling them through the gateway while y'all, that's their caregivers. They don't understand it. Coke. It'd be a whole damn coke that's on drugs and poison. Fucking crackheads. I fucking said it. So all that upheaval you cause in people's lives, want to get clout, chase clout, to be a star or whatever, when you could just go about your business, you ain't got to sacrifice nobody. You going by the Old Testament. Nobody sacrifices people any fucking more. That's the Old Testament. That's when you have to had to sacrifice shit. This is the New Testament. The new beginnings, nobody sacrificing nobody for no fame. That's why it's breaking down the way it's breaking down. That's why the shit going on with Puff Daddy. That's why all the stars got diseases right now. That's why all the stars got HIV right now. You see how we ain't got to wait too long for your ass to be the fuck up out of here. Next. That's how the devil trapped them. Make them believe something, send them to illusions. Make it seem like something's real, something's all good, until it all fall down, like Kanye West said. Thank you, cuz. Yup, that is my cuz. Fuck around and find out. See? See how the devil just gather all these demons together and take them down like a domino effect? That's why I said stillness. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. Just recharge. And they puzzle right now. Like, how they get healing through all this? Yeah, because, like I said, you don't know who demons work with who. The demons ain't being sent by them. You sending the demons that fuck with them. Dumbass, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all shit. Trap yourself. Fuck what you got to say. Boundaries. You're not supposed to came for any of these people that have that alien DNA. You're not supposed to came for it. That's the whole point. When they going down their path and they trying to heal, and you're fucking with them and they're trying their best, you acting like somebody gonna change overnight. Like, you need to hurry up. Bitch and nigga, you ain't even changed. You ain't even changed. Man, go ahead. This is a human trying to judge an alien. How an alien should move. A mysterious being should move. Man. That's why you don't pay no attention to them no more. They narcissists. Well, you know where you see where that gets you. Don't you? I know that's right. Two-faced psychopath paranoid. They paranoid when it's going to hate. And not only that, these have been people that have been following your family for a while now. Doing all types of, causing upheaval and shit behind the scenes. Like you don't know. And I told you, there you go, chaos. I told you, my ancestors beforehand, my grandmother, my grandfather already told me what was going on. That's why you had to be on your P's and Q's when you was growing up. Like, yo, that's going on. Demons. This going on. Damn. They try to hit light workers up, boy, I tell you. Okay. And then when they come back, they want to cut ties with the demon now. They want to cut, no. You did it out of envy. Yeah, okay. Well, harmony. Somebody that's balanced. Okay. You know, y'all be balanced, y'all everything going good, and then it just come out of nowhere. A demon come out of nowhere. and the demon act two-faced towards them. Vacay. There we go with the voyage again. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. And then you know what happened. A demon come out of nowhere. Glow up. So you about to take a vacay, you about to go up, you about to have new opportunities, new career, successful business. They know this already. That's why they mad. That demon mad. That demon is mad, pissed the fuck off. That's why y'all gotta do laugh at these demons. They exhausted. They tried all that magic. They got exhausted. Them demons, they exhausted them demons. Weird. Okay. No, it is what it is. Boo boo. Feminine energy. They need your feminine energy. Something about your energy. Feminine energy, yin energy. They needed your energy to what? To prosper. Cutting ties. You been cut ties with people that's trying to get you for your energy, feminine energy, goddesses. You been cut ties. Your energy been cut ties with these people. And they looking puzzled like, why? Because they only had a matter of time to do something with your energy, and they can't produce. They're not able to produce. Whatever it is, they was trying to manifest off your energy. Legal. So now they got some legal problems, lawyers, courts, paperwork. Stop and smell it. They should have stopped and smelled the roses first before whatever they did towards you. Or they see you stop to smell the roses, slow down, you slow down. You took some time out. Karmics. From karmic relationships, karmic friends, karmic family, blood ties, inner circle, waves, because they was bringing too much waves of emotions, worry, fear on you. But today, look, good vibes now, you living in the moment. They don't like that. They don't like anything you do. Anything you do, they're not going to like. You get money. They ain't going to like, they're going to do witchcraft on that. You happy. Let's do something on that. Let's do a big evil. I mean, that's just the way they rock. And now that you know the way they rock, why the fuck is you questioning them? Welcome to the mob. Why the fuck is you questioning these demons? Like, why they doing this? Why they don't? Fuck these demons. Why this? Why that? Why kiss my ass and why rotate? Why? Why you gotta rotate? Why angels versus demons? Why did you fuck with both? Angel and a demon. Why did you fuck with both? And then when the inside, when the demon side of their ancestors come to fuck out on you, you want to call them a demon. No, it ain't them. It's the ones that they work with that you keep sending towards them. I keep telling you, you got unique angels too. You got one with a black wing and one with a white wing. Which means they balance. Pure white noble, or, you know, when y'all be saying I can get in demon mode. I don't care. Anyway, hopeful. Stay hopeful. Y'all stay hopeful out here, even though they was sending waves of emotion, worry, fear. That's another thing. They do fear tactics. They do all this shit to get your energy, your feminine energy. They're mad because they couldn't get it. They do all types of weird shit to get your energy. Man, stop and smell the roses. Yeah. And they get mad when you don't give a fuck. Why should I? You two-faced it. You two-faced it with that demon you called on too. To try to take somebody out. The demon got two-faced it on you. Now you think the demon two-faced you. The motherfucker. What happened? They talking to the demons, deities that they called on me. What happened? I thought demon probably told them, I work with them. I don't work with you. I'm afraid of them myself. I was told not to fuck with them. Get the fuck out of here, man. Psychopath. Recharge. Every time they sent to you, recharge. Or you shitted it out. Whatever they sent, breathe, let go, clear your mind. You just meditate on it, you recharge. And these are psychopaths. They got to pay some consequences for being psychopaths. I don't care. Fine. Anyways, welcome to the mob, y'all. They bitter, salty, because they black magic didn't work. That's what it's all about. They can say what they want. I really don't care. Narcissists. I just told you, psychopath. They narcissists. Paranoid. Now they paranoid. Because you're an empath. They figure it out. You're an empath, earth angel. So, shit never came for nobody. They don't care. They don't. Welcome to the mob, y'all. Welcome to the mob. Spiritual mob. Welcome to the spiritual mob. You like Tupac. Hit them up. Trap. They trap themselves. These narcissists. Chaos. For causing all this damn chaos. Lust. Greed. Any means necessary. Any means necessary mean black magic, voodoo, anything you can do to take you out. Lust, sex, magic, any fucking thing. Bye. Yeah, well, I'm at with it. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Time. Delay, procrastination, too busy. They delayed their own journey by worrying about you, trying to cause you chaos and trap you up. They delayed their own timing. Intimacy. Doing all this goddamn talk about nothing. Psychopath. And lusting. Being a psychopath and lust, they wasted their own goddamn time. On an empath, with all that goddamn envy. That's what I'm saying. And they be at a distance doing this. They be having divorces, getting ghosted, separation. They got all this shit going on. I don't give a fuck. Laughter. While you over there laughing. We don't give a fuck. Swear to you. You can talk till you blue in the face. Them demons don't hear you no more. Them demons don't hear you. We already do the gateway. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late for all that. You should have left that person alone and got on your own damn journey instead of delaying your own journey. You wanted us to delay odds by bringing chaos, being a psychopath out here trying to trap people in your damn dungeons or whatever the fuck you was trying to do, dragon. And it didn't work. You wanted us to sit up in the castle, the feminine energy sit up in the castle until somebody come rescue them. And that didn't happen. We rescued ourselves. Masking or feminine. We didn't need none of you demons to come rescue us. You wanted to keep us caged up in that bitch. Now that we got freedom, now you upset. Now, oh well. I'm going to keep laughing at your ass. You're a psychopath. You lustful. It can tell by the diseases that they carry. They mad because you ain't got that either. They went out there having love affairs and the damn devil caught them. What the fuck? That's your fault too. Fish. Y'all, that's your fault too. That's your fault too. Everything they get is your fault. You got ancestors that care again for you since you was a child. That's your fault too. I guess you supposed you was a witch or warlock since a child. Like you knew what was going on since a child. Every time somebody came for you, you got protected. Your ancestors answered. No, it's just these motherfuckers all up there in emotion because you got too much protection. Let's be real about it. Shut the fuck up. Psychopaths. Now everybody get charged for being serial killers. All these people, it's funny. I heard a long line of bad pussycats. A long line of bad pussycats. It's a long line of them. Dead man, dead woman walking. I don't give a fuck. You're a dead man, dead woman walking. We light as a feather. No matter what you say, no matter what you try to throw out there, we light as a feather. We ain't got no conscience like this. We ain't got to have nightmares at night, souls haunting us. Because we don't do shit like you do. And you know that. That's why you demons upset. You upset. Not my problem. These people be unaliving people for life insurance. They do all types of evil. Then they'll come to you and they're like, yeah, let's put it on them. Let's put it on them. Let's set them up in there. No the fuck. No, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. What the fuck you not? You set me up and shit. They think every plot they do gonna work. Oh, they've been doing this for like 8 years, y'all. I'm 8 years going strong. Oh, this will work this time. This gonna work. This gonna work this time. No, it ain't. Because you don't know how my ancestors work. That's what I'm saying. My ancestors is like this enlightenment. Like, yo, you gotta do this. They put you on game. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You gotta move this way, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Because these motherfuckers on some evil shit. They still be trying. You know, already cut ties with these people. And they still going. And they already being watched. Fans already watching these people. Every move they make. And they know it. So when they think they're getting away with something, they're not. They can try all day, but it ain't gonna work. These people just don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to jail for what they participated in against you, but you're going to jail. You're going to fucking jail. You are going to jail. It ain't nothing you can do to prevent it. You're going to jail. And trying to set somebody else up in your shit, legal shit, that's not going to work, boo-boo. I'm telling you it ain't going to work. You've been trying for 8 years. You've been trying to plot, set up, take them out. Y'all done tried every fucking thing possible. And none of your shit ain't going to work because they enlightened. They already do the gateway. Well, you know. Celestial wisdom. You have celestial wisdom. I told you that. Like, you already know what's up with these people. You already know what they're going to do before they do it. And they still don't get that yet. Okay. All right. You know, you wiser than I. Y'all wiser. Y'all been wise for 8 years, haven't you? You've been wise for 8 fucking years. Yeah. You've been wise for 8 years. Dance of the galaxy. The galaxy is dancing right now. Or you could be dancing, or you could be a dancer. Trust the universe. That's all you doing. You've been doing this for a long time, trusting the universe and your ancestors. And your ancestors said, I got you. Don't worry about these people. You got a contract, a heart contract with the universe. They still don't get it, but okay. These people don't want to go to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. The scales got to be balanced. In the balance. That person ain't do shit. Y'all did this shit. You did this shit. You did black magic, hoodoo. You tried to set them up. You tried to unalive them. You poisoned them. You did all this. You don't got no proof they did anything to you at all. You did all this. You tried to unalive them. So you got attempted murder. You got all, because you knew they had a heart contract with the universe, with divine, and you tried to do everything in your power to take them out with this life insurance fraud or whatever the fuck this shit is about. Man, if I had a movie of how much shit I went through in these 8 years, and you just watch the movie of them and me, you're gonna see who's right and who's wrong. You're gonna see me minding my business, and you're gonna just see chaos come out of nowhere. You're gonna see them rotting your ass, and you trying to figure out the whole time, you asking why. But them keeping you in isolation, that just gave you more enlightenment. They see that you got closer with divine, and your ancestors is giving you the answer. You ain't got to get no answer from these people. Will never give you an answer. They're going to say, because you're a witch. You're a witch. It's mighty funny I'm a witch now when I'm in my motherfucking, 50s. I wasn't no witch 8 years ago, was I? Exactly. I wasn't no witch until you started doing all this chaos. You ain't no bad person until they started getting away, try to get away with what the fuck they was doing to you. Now you all types of bad names. You wasn't no whore, you wasn't no bitch, you wasn't none of that. You was no prostitute, you ain't have a disease, none of that until all these people about to get caught up for their shit that they just did to you. Try to take you out every which way. Every which way. You're a kind-hearted person, they know that shit. They did all this upheaval. This started from 2 people. This started from a couple. That's sad. 2 people can get 1,000 people to go up against you like you just a bad person. All you doing is sitting there minding your business and being balanced the fuck out. Going about your life, going about your voyage, getting your money, whatever the fuck you was doing, minding your business. And it just came out the blue. Now, all of a sudden, you this person, you that person, you bad, you this, you a dark witch. Yeah, I'm a dark witch when your black magic or voodoo don't work against it. And then y'all start catching it. And then we figure out what the fuck you got going on. We ain't even got to be around you. We ain't got to be around your energy, your spirit. We know what the fuck you up to. Yeah. We know what you up to. And then they start catching karma. They bad health, all that shit. Your health start looking up. Their health start looking bad. But these be the same one to come crawling to you, ask you for help, because you be knowing them herbal remedies and all the other shit to help them. But you ain't Dr. Sebi, but you just know these things. How did they know these things? Yeah, exactly. They be the same one asking for a cure. But we such witches and warlocks, huh? But you be the main one asking for a cure for your shit. You don't get one. The cure is middle finger. That's where I'm at with it. This shit just come naturally. You don't know where it come from. It just come naturally. You get a cold, fuck all them over-the-counter medicines, excuse me, pharmaceutical, because we know y'all get mad when people talk about y'all. But if you know a herbal remedy, that shit clear, that shit, you don't know where it come from, how you know that. But you know that. These motherfuckers got all types of diseases and shit. They probably come and ask you for help to get cured. You probably would get the download. I won't cure none of you evil bitches or niggas. Fuck you. Die a slow death. That's where I'm at. Die a slow fucking death. You wasn't evil until they did all this to you. Now you evil. You had a heart contract with divine because you are empath. You pure and you noble. No matter what nobody do to you, you don't turn bitter. But as soon as you speak up, you bitter. You angry. Bitch, damn right. What are you doing all this for? I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all say. You know what the fuck you did. Your heart ain't clean and it ain't pure. So you ain't balanced. So at this point, I don't give a fuck. I know your heart towards and I know divine gonna handle that. Mayat gonna handle that. So they've been handling it. Behind the scenes, in your face, everywhere you go. You just weird. You going to jail. Oh, it's not just the people that have been around you going to jail. It's stars. It's a lot of people involved in this shit. That's the new heaven and new earth. This shit getting cleaned out. That's why they don't want no change. They complaining about the change. But it's a change for the better. The change for the better is get you demons out of here and let the real people that's kind-hearted is going to do this, raise the vibrations on this motherfucking earth better. Y'all out here taking people out, doing all this weird-ass shit for sacrifice, for cults and all this other fucking shit. You're going to get found out too. Spiritual circle. So the real 144,000, you know, like I just said, raise the vibrations on this earth again, because you done lowered the vibrations by doing your upheavals, your dark shit. So we don't care, brokey. River of Destiny. Everybody can get to go on their path without y'all motherfuckers involved in it. We don't need you demons. What do you do here? You wasted your time. I just told you that. You just wasted your time causing upheavals in people's life. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You ain't raising the vibrations with that shit. That's why all these natural disasters and shit is happening. Clearing this shit the fuck out, all that hoodoo and witchcraft. We doing the thing. We think we doing something right. You're not. Because all the souls hunting your ass right now. All them souls hunting. You seen that burning of that plantation house? Was that in Louisiana? You see them ancestors coming in the fire? You see the ancestors coming through in the fire? I just told you ancestors here. I told you this a month ago. They don't believe it. They don't believe. These people go to church. They religious. They don't believe in nothing about ancestors, spirit guides, nothing. But you listening to the Bible. You reading the Bible. And but you don't believe it. So that means you just playing with God. That's what it means, right? You like to play with God. That's what that's telling me. A lot of y'all like to play with God. And the real ones that don't play with him, that's doing the work, because when you go to church, you're supposed to be on high vibration. You're supposed to be uplifting others and yourself. But you come out of church and you do hoodoo, you do voodoo on people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know that's right. You do all that dirty ass shit. And then it's supposed to get good luck. And then go back to the church after they set out there and did black magic on people to take them out. To keep their churches thriving or whatever. This is about money. It's always about money. It ain't gonna be about money. Didn't it just say it's gonna be a cashless society? Because all the fuck y'all think about is money. That's why it's gonna be a cashless society. Because all the fuck you think, all that greed, all that vanity, everything is the fuck out of here. And they don't like the new. They see what I'm saying? They made it look bad. When demons can't get away with nothing no more, they're gonna make everything look bad. They're gonna say, oh, enlightened ones, enlightenment, the eye, the all-seeing eye. Oh my God, that's Illuminati. That means you're awakened. They said it was gonna come a time where the enlightened ones, 144,000, wasn't gonna awaken. That's the all-seeing eye. And now it's about to be a change, and now you don't want it because you can't do the upheaval that you've been doing for a long time out this bitch. That's why. That's about to end. I said what the fuck I said. What? I'm happy as fuck. Go get happy like me. You can't because you know you about to get karma. You the walking dead. These motherfuckers are the walking. Where the fuck? And then you can call me a witch all day. I don't give a fuck. You know what you did towards me. You know what you did to everybody else. Over jealousy or whatever the fuck. Vanity, I don't give a fuck what it was over. You had no right coming for nobody. This all be over greed and shit. We already know organizing crime on it. Because you a healer. Are you healing people? You got wisdom. These people weird, bro. Where that picture at? Dead man walking. Dead bitch walking. The fuck you thought this was? See, and it was all y'all enlightened ones was people karma. Once you start getting enlightened, you start going your path, and you start enlightening, and you go do the isolation, you go do the dark night, so you start healing. These motherfuckers the whole time wasn't healing. That's what that 2020 shit was about, that COVID-19, for people to go inside and heal and come back out. It was actually for you enlightened ones. And then they come back again, trying to put you in isolation again after you just came out of isolation. Because the whole point is to try to put your ass to an end. To cover up what the fuck they've been doing. Seeking revenge on you for no reason, for a cult. Trying to dismember everything about you. If you don't like somebody, leave them alone. But this be all for a sacrifice. They need to sacrifice you. When that was the Old Testament, that's what got them fucked up. That was in the Old Testament when they sacrificed the people, boo-boo, or nigga. This is not the New Testament. The New Testament, you don't have to sacrifice nobody. That's where you got fooled by the devil. Now you got souls on your hand. Now you out here blaming everybody else. Blame yourself. Yeah. The fuck? Who the fuck won't be blamed for your shit? You better get the fuck out of here. You fucking with healers, aliens, and shit like that. Even the government knows aliens out here. What you think they was hiding? The fuck? They in prison themselves. They turned around in prison and abused and neglected themselves. It wasted time putting chaos on you. Trapped themselves out of space. So they basically trapped in outer space for fraud. Look, dead man walking, dead woman walking in the doo-wop. Damn. What the fuck we got to do with that? You mad? Because you made yourself available to the demons? They ain't got shit to do with it. Call me what you want. I guarantee you, I'm light as a feather. I guarantee you, on my ancestors, I'm light as a feather. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got to have no nightmares about no souls, nothing. Because I don't get involved in that. You one can't sleep well at night. These mother got bags under their eyes looking like they have dead. What's that drop dead friend? I don't give a fuck about what none of these people be talking about. They evil as fuck, bro. And they just keep talking. Like they gonna get what? What you gonna get? Inner flame. They mad about your passion too? God damn, y'all be mad about everything. I told you, these people weird. Your passion? That's that rising phoenix out of the ashes? You mad about that too? What's this? Past life journey? You already took this journey before in your past life. And you won that time and you went in again. You go do this with these motherfuckers. I told you high vibrations, frequencies, rhythm, cosmic rhythm. You going with the beat of the cosmos, the ascensions and shit like that. Everything is in alignment. I told you, the gateway. These people just think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to people. And then when they get karma, they want to blame you for it. No, you're not. You're not blaming me for what you did to me. You sound corny. Please go take your humanoid ass somewhere. You fucking around with aliens. Go take your human ass somewhere. That's what we talking about. Inside. Dead man, dead one walking in the doo-wop, and they scared about that. These people scared about dying, but you try to take somebody. You didn't want that person to be scared about dying, did you? You didn't give a fuck. If they was taking a walk in the doo-wop, but they would have been reincarnated because they didn't do anything wrong. All them souls that you did that shit to, they were reincarnated by now. And they coming for that ass. Do justice. Those gonna be the people that's on the them young judges, them young lawyers, that gonna be in the courthouses. Those are people that souls that you reincarnate, and they gonna remember your ass. You know them young lawyers now that just graduated school and shit. Those was those young souls that you took out of here, and now they big bag and tough like a wolf, and they gonna take your ass up out of here in the court system. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got reincarnated, and your soul gonna remember they soul, and they gonna get your ass up out of here. That's what I'm trying to tell. They don't understand how the spiritual realm work, but so be it. They're gonna be getting young lawyers, young prosecutors, young all that shit. These be the same souls they took out a long time ago, coming back to haunt their ass. Yeah, I know that's right. The forensic pathway. That's the pathway they want to take. With them illusions, rose-colored glasses, looking at shit in a one way. And I just told you that was the new Old Testament y'all was doing. That's not the old. These people, they scared. Who cares? You didn't give a fuck if somebody else was scared. I don't care about your feelings. Somebody like cotton candy. You might have went to the store and seen some cotton candy, pink cotton candy. You might go to the store and say today, you might want to feel like a youngin' again and get you some pink cotton candy. Do what you do. I would just twirl, dance with the universe, keep your high vibrations up, dance, whatever, skip, hop, just like you used to do when you was young. And these mother about to get it. They don't even see this shit coming. These people about to get it. They about to get it. Yeah, I know that's right. Talk all the shit you want to talk. It ain't gonna take away from judgment. This is not gonna take away from your judgment. And the hidden motives. See what I'm saying? They all had a hidden motive against you. The forensic pathway. They do this. That's what I'm saying. Look, I just said they do this. They do this. They assassinate your character. They assassinate you. They assassinate your character first, then they gotta assassinate you, because then I got everybody to dislike you. These people that's dark inside. They don't have no emotion. They cold-hearted. They snakes. Cold-hearted snakes, like, what's her name? Paula Abdul used to say. And then you're an empath. When you get to that point, I could be like that too. I got a dark on the light side too. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Told you not to come for me. And other people. The hidden agenda. They try to hide their agenda, what they had against you. But you can't hide it against enlightened ones, and they get mad about that. You can't hide your agenda. The detective's deduction. We already deducted. We already went through the spiritual realm. The ancestors did it. We already see what the fuck going on. You can't put no rose-colored glasses over our eyes. Never. You can never do that. You will never. And they know that. So, okay. You can try. You can try to put rose-colored glasses on my eyes, but I see very clearly. And plus, they know you're a high priest or a high priest. What the fuck? These are the dark high priests and the high priests. I don't give a fuck. I ain't going back and forth with no. I ain't going back and forth with you. I already know. So, and you know I know. The forensic detail. We got all the details we need. The truthful testimony. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be in court giving a truthful testimony soon. They know it. What they try to do, forensics. DNA, all that shit. They're going to be in court. The Stiller, what's that? The Seeker's Eye. The all-seeing eye. They was fucking with the all-seeing eye the whole damn time. And they thought you wouldn't see through this. They thought this was putting illusions over your eye, but you was fucking with the all-seeing eye the whole fucking time. All you got to do is go back when I first started my channel, and you'll see that eye open in back of me. A big-ass eye. So when you, nigga or bitch, when you think you was getting slick with me, just go back to that video. You'll see an eye open. A big-ass eye open. You been fuck with the all-seeing eye the whole goddamn time, and you thought what? You thought you was gonna what? Put illusions up? Are you crazy? Cotton candy, sweetie coated. Let me see they tootsie roll. Now they the dead man, dead woman walking. And I don't give a fuck. Tell my ancestors I said hello. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just come here and do what I have to do. The readings for these collectors right here, the ones that's welcome with the mob, spiritual mob right here, spiritual warrior mob right here that's, got their sword up at all times. We'll be able to rest in a minute. I mean, when y'all ass up out of here, we'll be able to put them swords down finally. But for now, yeah, exactly. The detective's instincts. You always had instincts of what was going on. The hidden message. You about to get a hidden message from somebody? Case closed. That the case is closed. They know it. They're just a dead man walking. Dead woman walking. You fish, bitch. Start to smell like it. That's why I bought these today. Goldfish. It's gold, baby. It's gold. No, that's right. Should have never been dark inside. You should have tried to change before the time was wasting out and just go on your path and stop and mind your business and stop worrying about what the next person's doing. But no, greed got in the way. Money got in the way. You got big eyes. They got them dollar signs in their eye. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid man. Let's clear this up, y'all. They're too funny for me. I can't deal. They is getting funnier and funnier to me. Anyways, we got prosperity. Okay? You got your crown, you got ascensions. I told you you're going to do the gateway of prosperity. Introspection. Introspection. Okay? The introspection is you ain't wearing rose-colored glasses. You see everything. That's your introspection. You see everything. You inspected everything. You like an inspected gadget. You are the all-seeing eye. I keep saying that shit. Enlightened ones are the all-seeing eye. Watchtowers of the North winter. Something going to happen about this winter. Homecoming. Your ancestors, I told you, is already here. Watchtower of the South. It's like northeast, southwest, death, endings. Okay? Fertility. So your ancestors here about to end shit. Fertility. And about to rebirth something else. You're about to get rebirth to prosperity. Spring. Watchtower of the East. I told you, they everywhere. You ain't gonna be able to run or hide, nigga. Or bitch. Yo. Moon cycles. Something about the moon cycle. I told you about the full moon. Completion. Some gonna be completed by the full moon. Watch Witch's Cottage. Security. You protected. You ain't gotta put no lamb's blood. You ain't gotta go sacrifice a lamb and put no lamb's blood around there. You already protected. They already know this shit. Fire. Passion. I just told you. It's about your passion. It's about your fire. Then you got candles over here. Protect yourself with protection candle. Them demons get mad when you like the protection candles. Don't do that. That's witch. You're a witch. They believe, they keep saying every time you protect yourself, don't do that. Don't dedicate your altar. They believe it. They keep telling you this, put this in your mind. That means you're a witch. Call me whatever you want. We done. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Love y'all.